Hey guys, this is Ackley Tack4427 here, and welcome to a very special, and I do mean a very special episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about the stuff that I bought during my time at Heroes and Villains Con this year, to which I have to say I'm actually really impressed with the stuff that I actually got in my hands for sure, and a really good amount that actually would be part of course, what I've got right here now. And plus, getting to do it in my Barbara cosplay like I did a couple episodes when I talked about the stuff that I bought at TorCon is still actually really quite nice. And yeah, like I said, I actually look adorable in that cosplay for sure. I mean, besides, who doesn't want to see me wearing that cute and adorable dress that I got? So, but yeah, needless to say, if you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there, over at the top right corner of the screen, as well as, of course, the link to it down in the description box below. So yeah, whichever you prefer, go right ahead. I'll wait until you come back. Yeah, take all the time you need. Yeah, I'm still gonna be here once you get back for sure, because, yeah, it's gonna be a whole hog over here by now. Yeah, no rush or anything. I'm sure you're taking your time right about now, because, yeah, though I hope you would finish up very, very soon, because, yeah, this is actually a very special episode that I need to get out right about now. So yeah. Yeah, I guess it's what I can say on that. Alright, I guess seeing how you did already see the last episode of the show, we might as well go ahead and start off this episode as we normally do. Now, for today's episode right now, it is of course a very special episode that I've been waiting to do for a long time now, and well, it's finally here right about now. And in case you actually don't know, this special episode right about now is indeed very special. And why is that? Well, I'm glad you asked, because, yeah, for today's episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup, it is officially our 100th episode! Oh wow, 100 episodes. I mean, it's hard to believe we've actually done that many rampant now. And that's including some new items, some items I've been collecting for some time, and some that I've overlooked for quite a while, and even some stuff that I picked up at conventions. And yeah, that's just to name a few. So actually, I think aside from, of course, a follow-up video to one episode, yeah, actually it looks like I've actually done exactly 100 episodes right about now. So yeah, I guess it's actually quite nice that we actually finally made it to 100 episodes right now, to which, by the way, for all of you guys that have actually stuck to this show for quite a long time and has actually made it this far right now, let me say this right now. Thank you so much for supporting this show, as always on this channel for sure. And even with all the items that I've been collecting and have talked about on, of course, this show, it really does mean a whole lot. I've really came a long way since after the very first episode that I did on, of course, my TOMY Plural Gorgon that I did back in 2016, which actually kickstarted this show right about now. So yeah, and of course, we've really grown a whole lot as the show progressed for sure, and even with new episodes constantly coming out, and even taking pretty much a well over year-long hiatus get ourselves back on track for sure. We're actually really thrilled on what we've actually turned out for sure, and I do hope plenty more will come our way for sure. So yeah, I say it really means a whole lot as my way of saying thank you for celebrating this show's 100th episode right about now, and as well as of course help supporting this show all the way since the very beginning for sure. So yeah, I think you can pretty much get the clear picture on that. So yeah, I guess if anything for today's episode right but now, I guess a lot of you guys are wondering, am I going to talk about a regular old item as always on this show? Actually, no, to be honest. We're not going to be talking about any episode for the show's 100th episode. Oh, no. We got to do something special for once. And, well, believe it or not, thanks to a poll that I did some time ago, of course, what I will want to talk about for the show's 100th episode, I've actually, pretty much thanks to all of your votes right but now, I think we might as well go ahead and talk about a certain collection that I've had for some time for sure that I figure it would be quite nice to take a look back on and see how I've actually got those in my hands for sure, and how much it's actually grown a whole lot. So yeah, for the 100th episode right but now, we're going to do something special and talk about all of the... Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we're going to be talking about all the TOMY and Trackmaster Thomas and Friends stuff that I actually got for sure. So yeah, I guess it's actually quite fitting that I would go ahead and talk about that for the show's 100th episode. And thanks to the poll that I did on the community tab on my YouTube channel some time ago, I say that actually did receive a whole lot of votes that I did for sure that yeah, I think it's actually quite fitting that I would go ahead and talk about that on this show, and plus the other three that I have slated on the poll about and how yeah, I think I might as well go ahead and include those as, of course, the next set of episodes that I will do on, of course, this show. And I guess a lot of you guys are wondering, why can't I do an entire retrospective on, of course, on the first 100 episodes of course, this show? Well, I mean, that would be quite nice, but the more I thought about it, I don't think it's actually quite worth it for me to actually do that for sure. So I think it's appropriate that I would probably do that for the show's 10-year anniversary that'll be coming up later on for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much all what I can say right about now. So yeah, thanks to all of your votes right about now. We're going to dive into, of course, my TOMY and Trackmaster Thomas and Friends collection that I currently have right about now. But just to help speed things along right about now, I'm, of course, only going to be talking about the engines I've actually got for sure. While, of course, other ones being, of course, rolling stock and other accessories and stuff. I'll just mainly leave those out for sure, because it will actually take way too long to talk about all of them. I'm only going to focus on, of course, the engines that I actually have in my collection, with a few exceptions that I have down there for sure, just to actually get that out of the way and just to see on where I'm going to be going for right now. So yeah, with that being said, let's head on down to the bin that I have down the floor right about now. And yes, I do have a down the floor that you can barely see right about now, in preparation for, of course, this episode right about now. And, well, talk about those here today. So yeah, let's get on down there and talk about them. Alright, so here we are right down below right about now with, of course, this bin right about now that I currently have, to which, yeah, by the way, the top actually does look pretty dusty, but pretty much enclosed in here is, of course, pretty much all the engines I have that are part of my TOMY and Trackmaster Thomas and Friends collection that I have, and of course, I do have some exceptions to go along with it, such as, of course, some vehicles and, of course, some rolling stock that I think are actually good to fill alongside with the engines for sure. So yeah, I guess that's actually quite fitting that I would include them all in here because, well, they do have a special place for sure that I think it's actually quite fitting that I would go ahead and talk about for sure. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and open this thing up right about now. So, oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about those right about now. So for starters, we've of course got my pretty much on my play rail Edward right about now, which is quite awesome, and of course we've actually got yeah, I think I kind of for yeah, I think it's pretty much oh yeah, Lexi, yeah, here, yeah, is of course my Trackmaster Lexi, the hag I got, to which I did already talk about some time ago, and let's see what else, and oh yeah, here we have James, that's of course part of the troublesome traps set that I got right here, and oh yeah, I think I should also mention these three right now. These are of course the three controllers that I actually got that are part of the RC Trackmaster toys that I got. Yeah, to which three of them I got right, but now it's of course on Thomas, Percy, and James, to which we will see later on. And I did also get one for Stanley as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and move those out of the way right now. And oh yeah, there it is. So yeah, you can immediately tell this is of course the remote control for Stanley for sure. So yeah, anyways, moving on. So alright, next up we have Harvey with of course the work unit coach to make him go, which is sweet. And of course, next is we have a Murdoch that was given to me by Trainboy54 as a nice thank you gift. So yeah, it's quite nice. And oh yeah, and here we have Mighty Mac for sure. And yeah, you can tell this is Mighty and this is Mac. To which yeah, I have to say he's actually quite nice. And of course we have Gorgang, my Playrail Gorgang, that actually was the subject of course the first episode that kickstarted this whole thing, to which I'm still pretty proud of. And next up we have Emily, which is nice. And yeah, here's the RC James that I was referring to some time ago, which oh wow, well, looks like oh, someone's going at, oh yeah, I think yeah, looks like here we have my Playrail Henry right about now. So yeah, that's quite nice. So and of course we have Merlin the Invisible, which is quite nice. And oh yeah, it looks like I've included a couple of coaches right about now. So the first one I have is of course my custom-made Trackmaster version of Victoria from the Railway series that I made out of my old pretty much my old TOMY, yeah, my old TOMY Clarabelle that is included with the Steam Along Thomas that I have that actually does puff smoke, which is really quite nice. So yeah, that's really incredible. And of course we have old Slow Coach, which is actually really quite nice. So yeah, and of course, next up we have Ryan, which is quite nice. And of course, we have next up we have Caitlin, which is a really nice model that I got. And of course, to go alongside it, here we have Connor, again, really nice. And oh yeah, here's Thomas right about now. Still a wonderful model that I have for sure. And oh yeah, I bet a lot of you are wondering what this is. Yeah, this is of course one TOMY Thomas train that I have that I've actually customized a long time ago that I was thinking of making into my own character, which is of course Jimmy, who is of course a little tank engine from the LNER Railway that I was going to incorporate within Thomas and Friends Island of Sword Adventures. And yeah, I can immediately tell from my first time customizing it, it looks horrible right now. So yeah, I do hope to redo it some point around if I do get another Tomy Thomas like this, but I do know it's actually including the Thomas and the Timberyard set from years ago that I still held on to, but still quite nice. So I do hope to make a new version of this later on, almost kind of similar to how, you know, TommyBoy54 actually made me as a Thomas and Friends character, like in Bachman form, as well as the other Thomas merchandise that is included on in here. So yeah, hopefully I think maybe more on the lines of that, but we shall wait and see later on. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on. And oh yeah, here we have Duchess, where of course I already talked about some time ago, which is quite nice. And here we have Diesel 10, which is a really nice model. And of course our good, our likable Great Western engine himself, Doug, which is quite nice. And oh yeah, I think I actually have two of him right now, but yeah, I'll see what I can do about the second one. And again, here's the golden Thomas that I got, that again TommyBoy54 sent to me, which is quite nice. And yeah, and here we have my Trackmaster Percy, which is really nice. And of course, here we have, of course, my Trackmaster Philip. Again, I did already talk about, which is quite nice. And yeah, here's the RC Stanley that I was referring to. And it's a really interesting one, I'm not gonna lie. And to go alongside it, here is my RC Percy, which is really incredible. And let's see, and yeah, here we have my Trackmaster Stafford, which is of course a quite a nice one. And let's see, oh yeah, I think next up we have of course got Victor. Yeah, who doesn't love Victor? It's quite nice. And yeah, and here we have Luke, which is really incredible. I really love this one a whole lot. And of course, here we have Toby, which is of course another model for sure. And of course, here we have of course Splatter and Dodge, which pretty much are some of my favorites out of all of them. So they're really quite nice. And this one's probably my all-time favorite right now, Oliver, the Great Western engine. And I just really love on how well Oliver actually looks for sure, especially as a regular old Trackmaster or Tomy model for sure. And yeah, this was actually made exclusively in the UK for sure. And of course this was given to me a long time ago, and I still love it even to this day. So yeah, really love this one. And of course next up we have Spencer, which is quite nice. And yeah, next up we have Molly, which is not that bad of a model. And next we have Hero, which is a really great one. I still love it even to this day. And of course we have Hank, which is of course a great one for sure. So yeah, and here is of course pretty much Steven the Rocket, which is a really great one for sure. So yeah, and next up we have yeah, it looks like we have Dart next, which is not that bad of a model, I'm not gonna lie. And of course we have to go alongside Thomas is of course Terrence, that is including the Thomas and the Timberyard set from years ago, which is quite nice. So and of course next up we have Den, which is actually a really nice model. And of course we have my RC Thomas, which is actually a really great one. Alright, and next up we have Paxton, which is not that bad of a Trackmaster model, I'm not gonna lie. And let's see, oh yeah, and here we have Timothy, to which again is not that bad though. I am a bit concerned, of course, Timothy's eyes for sure. Yeah, I'm sure it's just a little manufacturing error right about now. So alright, and next up we have in my hands is of course Bill and Bang, to which yeah, I'm having a hard time keeping them steady right about now, but I'm doing the best I can. So don't judge me. So yeah, and of course we next up we have here another version of Salty, which is of course a pretty much, I couldn't remember the name of it, but I do know it's of course one that you can easily activate through the push of a button, and it will actually go for sure. Yeah, probably almost like a one of those RC halls that I currently have, but without the remote control part. So yeah. All right, next up we have here. Oh yeah, we have Samsung, which is quite nice, and yeah, and here we have Geiger, which is not that bad of a hoggle. And of course, next up we have Arthur, which is actually a good moggle for sure. To which, by the way, I actually have two Rambo now. To which, again, not that bad for sure. And I still really love Arthur. All right, and I guess we have here Toad, which is actually a really great piece of rolling stock for me to have, and I'm still really glad I dig. Oh yeah, since I actually mentioned Toby earlier, I do have another one right here that I still keep to this day, so that's quite nice. So yeah, and next up we have Stepney, which is of course a really great hull for sure. Yeah, another one, Duncan, not that bad. Then Rheneas, again, not that bad. And of course Rosie, which is of course absolutely fantastic. And of course we have Rusty, really great one, and of course Diesel, which is of course yeah, I have to say Diesel is actually quite nice. And of course Billy, which is not that bad for hull, and of course we have Neville, which is really incredible. And of course we have Arian Burr, which is quite nice, and yeah, I did have another Diesel that I did try to customize to make into another character named Fred for Thomas and Friends Island of Sordor Adventures, but never got around to using it. But yeah, I think maybe I'll just use this TOMY Diesel that I have as a Stung double for sure. To which, yeah, by the way, I actually got this when I won the first honorable mention in the Mad Bummer contest back in 2009. So yeah, a little bit of an interesting history. So yeah, next up we have Mavis, which is of course quite nice, and another good old classic, Boko. Really miss that character, but still a great moggle. And of course we have Thomas looking scared. That is of course including with the Thomas and the jet engine accessory. Yeah, the Thomas and the jet engine pretty much accessory set that I got some time ago. And of course we got Sir Handel, which is actually quite nice. And of course my engine with glasses Whiff, which is really quite nice. And oh yeah, here's Victor again. Though yeah, I think kind of redundant seeing of how I already mentioned that earlier, but hey, I don't mind. And of course the most despised character in Thomas history, Charlie, but still not that bad for Hoggle. And yeah, here we have Skarloey, which is of course really quite nice. Then Dennis, which is not that bad for Moggle, and of course my regular Salty, which is quite nice. Then we have Fearless Freggy, not that bad, and Peter Sam, which is of course a great one for sure. And of course Scruff that I have here, which is a really great one. Although I am already sensing Delmar voicing Scruff coming out of this one for sure, but hey, only time will tell. And of course my regular Tomy Percy that I have right here. And of course we got Lady, which is of course absolutely fantastic, and of course we have Elizabeth, which is quite nice. And next up we have Bulgy, which is a really nice piece of a vehicle, and of course my regular Stanley Mahoggle, which is quite nice, and of course a good classic one, Duke, which is absolutely fantastic for sure. So alright, and next up we have of course got oh yeah, if I can hold them properly, yeah, here we go. Here we have I don't know if you can see it, but here we have Donald and Douglas, which is really quite nice. So yeah, and of course we have one of the Locking Locos, Ferdinand, and yeah, not that bad for sure. And speaking of the Locking Locos, here we have of course pretty much Bash and Dash to go alongside Ferdinand, which is quite nice. And yeah, and here we have Kevin, which is not that bad, but still actually goes well with of course what I got with Victor. And of course, to wrap it all up, here's of course the two fire engines that are part of it. There's of course Fling and Bell, which is really quite nice. So yeah, I guess with everything I've actually showcased, that's pretty much all the engines that I actually got in my TOMY and Trackmaster collection right about now. So yeah, looks to me I've actually piled everything up right about now. So yeah, give me a second to of course clean up all of this and put everything back in its place. So yeah, give me a second. Oh man, wow. Man, that is a lot to talk about with, of course, what I've actually got right by now. But hey, I do hope it's actually well worth it right by now. So yeah, I guess to sum it all up with what I've actually showcased right by now, I'm actually quite thrilled with, of course, the stuff that I've actually got in my TOMY and Trackmaster Thomas and Friends collection, particularly the engines side of things right by now. So yeah, some of them are great, some are good, some decent, but most of them could have been much better than what I was hoping for right about now. But needless to say, I'm actually quite thrilled with, of course, what I've actually showcased right about now, and you can definitely see that they really did stick true to, of course, when I was a kid, and hence why I've actually started making videos on my YouTube channel in the slightest for sure. So yeah, I think with what I've actually seen right but now, I'm actually quite thrilled with, of course, what I've actually showcasing, of course, in my TOMY and Trackmaster Thomas and Friends collection. Again, particularly the engines side of things for sure, but needless to say, I'm actually really quite thrilled with, of course, what I've showcased, and of course, with what I've actually showcased right about now, I think it's actually a really great way to, of course, celebrate the show's 100th episode in its entirety. So yeah, I think that'll pretty much do exactly that. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for helping us to get to this show's 100th episode right about now, and I'm really quite thrilled that we've actually made it that far, and it's thanks to your support that we've actually made it to this occasion right about now. So yeah. And I guess on that, I guess the only question remains, where would we be without you guys supporting this show and making us that far? Well, pretty much just by, well, watching the mediocrity of course, a good number of videos that are posted from the Gamer from Mars. I mean, it's not good, it's not bad, I mean, it's just the Gamer from Mars. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know he has his fan base, and he's put out some good stuff for sure, and he's been around for so long, but yeah, I think with him talking about stuff relating to internet culture as opposed to video games, hence why his username is The Gamer from Mars, wouldn't it make much more sense if he's called The Internet Commentator from Mars instead? I mean, that would have just avoided all the confusion for sure, and maybe avoid any false advertising for sure. So I'm just only saying, and of course, to the Gamer from Mars, if you're watching this right by now, I do indeed apologize if my comments that I said about you are absolutely offensive for sure. So yeah, I guess it's what I can say on that. So. Yeah, it looks like I'm all good now. I just need to have a little moment to myself, and of course had a bit of a changing battery in my microphone just to get that out of the way. So yeah, I guess with that being said, thank you so much for, of course, thank you so much for, of course, letting us get to 100 episodes of course, this show right up now, and who knows, probably some point around later on, I do hope that we'll actually do more episodes of course, this show later on, for sure when the time comes. Although, I am a bit confused right about now on whether or not the hardcore kid is, of course, angry at me for that joke or that comment that I made back in episode 95. Well, thankfully, I think he probably wouldn't take notice right about now, and is just minding his own business, so I guess it's no big deal. Unless it's, of course, this right about now. I'm sorry, I had to right about now, so yeah, based on this picture alone, hardcore kid, G.I. Jane 3, can't wait to see it. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to do that joke for sure, just to get that out of the way. Yeah, I just had to right about now, so yeah, okay, so yeah, with that, with all that said and done, looks like someone opened the door right about now, and do I need to call for help right about now? I mean, what's going on right about now? Oh, wow! Ow! Wow! Some guy who is completely invisible just barged into my room and just punched me in the face right about now. And, huh? Oh, wait, what's this? Ooh, wow! 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 I mean, just... Wow, dude! I go... Okay. Wow. That was greatest thing in the history of the internet. Okay. Okay, wow. Quite a lot to, get out of here, but now, so, oh boy. I guess with what I've actually said, like I said, I do need to apologize, for, what is, happening over here, but now, so, oh boy. That's gonna be an awkward way to get out of this predicament right about now. So, okay, yeah. So going back on topic right about now. So yeah. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup, as yeah, I guess it's a good way to, of course, wrap up this episode we're having now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, let alone the 100th episode we're having now. And of course, if you have any constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future, then by all means, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below. And of course, if you pretty much want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up sometime in the near future, then go ahead and send me an email to this email address, backley95@hotmail.com. And of course, if you want to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos in the near future, as well as, of course, plenty of other stuff that I got outside of all that, then by all means, go ahead and follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty of other social media sites that I have provided. All the links to them are down in the description box below. And of course, if you want to show your support for me and see some sneak peeks to videos that I got coming up in the near future, as well as some other awesome rewards that will help fit into your budget, then go ahead and support me on Patreon at patreon.com/AckleyTackTV. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And speaking of on my channel, if you want to see more videos like this coming up in the near future, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as turn on the notification bell and select all notifications, so that way you'll be notified once I upload a brand new video. So yeah, that'll pretty much do exactly that. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup, and once again, thank you so much for helping us get to 100 episodes of course, this show. It's a really great occasion to celebrate right now, and I'm glad we finally made it this far. And And definitely be on the lookout because even after all this, there's going to be plenty more episodes coming your way very, very soon. So yeah, I guess I'll leave you at that. So right up until the next episode, Rampa now, where of course we'll carry on after this special occasion, Rampa now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.